another Generation 2 plastic gun review! Woo! Welcome back to another Plastic Han review. Today we're going to cover some more Generation 2. When I'm talking G2, I'm talking the Generation 2 Great Robot Base. Here's G2 Great Robot Base in his Fortress mode. It's pretty much like a gigantic repairing bay, not to mention having a bit of armament and just an area just for Diaclone figures to command everything and kind of a base of operations. I do like this mode. This mode looks absolutely amazing, and the colors on this thing just seem to pop. It just has the little bitty tiny colors here and there where it really needs to be, especially in this Fortress mode. This Fortress mode is really cool. It's got a repair bay, it's got a ramp, and it also has a bit of a command station. Not to mention a little landing pad for any of your little Diaclone vehicles that you would like to use on it. This thing was inspired from the Great Robot Base way back in the late 70s, early 80s, and this thing is just absolutely amazing. I love this base mode. It's got so many different things you can do with it, and the cool thing is, you know, you can take your little Diaclone vehicles and they will actually roll down the ramp if you want them to. And the cool thing is you just have plenty of places to put things. If I take Got's blocker there completely apart, I can actually put him all over this thing, and I have done that before, and it's really cool. I do like the fact that the little Diaclone guys actually scale very well with this, and this is actually what this was meant to be. Is so cool. And you guys have noticed I've got some of these newer pretenders out here, but these guys scale very well, and to me they kind of look like the powered suits from the actual Diaclone age. Now, if you take these little drivers out, you know, it really does scale pretty well. I know you guys call these like the Power Master things, but honestly I call them the drivers because they do. And then there we go. Now we got more of a arm cannon for good old robot base here, because you know, Great Robot Base is amazing. Love this toy. It's got so many different things that go on with this part, because you've got your Macross missile spam. You actually have a hanger back here, along with just the fact that you can just put figures kind of anywhere you want to on here. He's also got a cannon here on his shoulder, and if you want to, you can take the horns on him and angle those forward and use those for cannons if you like. He does have rubber wheels, so he does roll, which is kind of cool, although I'm probably going to knock something off by trying to roll him here, but you know, he does roll, which is really neat. I do like it a lot. It's really cool. And I do like the fact that he's got these little silver bits here that are kind of sticking out on the back. It's almost like jet boosters, if you see it. I'm going to turn it around here so that you guys can see that, but you know, it's got these little boosters here just sticking out on the back, which is nice. You know, this is a very, very awesome toy. I love this thing. It's just unbelievable. And, you know, this isn't everything this thing does, because, you know, this thing does have one more mode. So, you know, let's get into this whole triple changing action and go right into the next one. And here's a Great Robot Base in his robot mode, and this is where he really tends to shine. He's got so much chrome and so many different bits of like silver just pops. Not to mention the head sculpt is absolutely amazing. I do love this toy, and this thing is really, really fantastic. Taking a look at him next to G-Blocker though, he looks pretty good. He scales very well with him, and honestly, it just kind of works. I'm going to put a couple of the little power suit guys that I have here, also known as Pretenders, for you guys out there that are Transformer fans, because you know, G2, Transformers, Pretenders, blah blah blah. These guys are cool, and they actually fit very well. And it's kind of funny how small a Diaclone guy is on him, because you know, he literally could sit on his shoulder. And it's just, I love this thing because it's enormous. It's such a large robot that it's got so many cool things that it does. I mean, it just looks pretty sweet, especially when you're just like, you know, putting a lot of these little guys out here. It just gives you a sense of how big this guy really is. He is a very fantastic toy. I do love this guy a lot. And the fact is, you know, I can take this this gun here off, you know, because it's a power suit, and then I can just easily replace it with the actual gun and hand armament, which gives him that whole stoetic yellow gun that he had. But you know, I honestly kind of like the fact of having this right here in gun mode. It just looks cool when you have them on there, because you know, just to me this kind of works better, because it's just, it really just kind of brings that whole like arm cannon in that the original toy had, which is pretty cool. I do like this. Anyhow, this has been Plasticon. This has been yet another Generation 2 review, and I'll catch you guys around because I have plenty more coming your way. And that's it for now. Bye.